Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and today we are going to be making some earrings for St. Patrick's Day. So I have these gems that I just got on Amazon. I can't show you the open ones because they're going to fall everywhere. But it comes with a bunch of different sizes like ovals, teardrops. The teardrop ones are open because I'm using those for today's craft. Little circles, trapezoids, triangles, like all sorts of things. And they're super, super, super sparkly, iridescent, glittery. I love them. I recently just discovered them and bought them and used them all on a craft. This craft, actually, I have it next to me to show you because look how sparkly it is. I'm gonna link this above and down below the video of me making this, but like you guys can get an idea of like just how sparkly these gems are. So I am completely converted. I bought more on Amazon and now I want to make some earrings out of them. So for the St. Patrick's Day holiday that is coming up, I'm going to be making little 4-leaf clover earrings. I thought that'd be cute. So I have the teardrop ones. And I tried putting like 8 of them together to make like a proper 4-leaf clover, and because of the shape of them, it doesn't quite work. But 4 of them together makes a really nice shape, so that's what I'm going to do for today's video. They have a hole on the top and the bottom of them. You guys probably can't see that, but you will when I zoom in. And we're gonna be connecting them with a wire and putting them on earring backings for that. And I'm gonna show you what it is. Hopefully it's fabulous, super sparkly, and a little bit unexpected for a really fun holiday. Well, let's get going. So I am using my baby multi-purpose tool today because it's the closest thing I have to jewelry pliers. It's still pretty thick up here, but like there's nothing multi-purpose tools can't do. So get yourself some of those, some 26 gauge wire, a little findings kit just because it's got all the stuff you need for earrings in here. And then these are my gems. Aren't they amazing? So sparkly. So we're gonna do 4 and 4. It's gonna be a pretty easy craft. Basically, you just need to clip yourself some wire. I always clip myself more wire than I need just because I'd rather not be like working in close quarters with it all being fiddly and like super hard to use. So just clip yourself a bunch. There are little holes in here so you can just thread it through. Use thin enough wire that it can go through the hole, but see, it just kind of like works. So I'm gonna put 2 of them on the bottom like this, kind of in the center of the wire, and then rotate it out, and that's going to create the loop that I need to hold them in place. So the reason I'm using crafting wire in this way is because the holes in the gems are too small for multiple loops to go through. For example, in the findings kit, they have these little rings that you could just like hook 2 together, and then connect them. But I'm not gonna be able to fit 2 of the rings through one of these holes. It's just kind of a one and done. So I'm gonna do it this way with the wire, and that's gonna create the shape I want and hold it in place, but also going to fit. So I just looped it through and I'm pulling it out sideways so I can see. And then it's going to come kind of on the back on this one. And I'm going to loop it through the front on this one. Like I said, way more wire than I need, but that's by design. And then kind of twist it up like that. So that I've got 2 parallel wires going through and then a bunch over here. I'm going to try and make it as tight as I can to get that nice shape, kind of flatten it out on the table as much as you want to make sure you get that nice little shamrock shape. And then we're going to use the wire to kind of fold it over on itself. And that's what's gonna lock it in place. It's also gonna give a cool little gold reflection in the center of the petals. There's no like real great way to do this and have it capture on camera, unfortunately, but mainly just like wind it in between all of your petals until you've got something that like holds its shape a little bit. That's what we're going for. See, if you do that, it like smushes up too much, so make sure you're like holding it out flat as you do it. It's really important. And then you can kind of go in with your multi-purpose tool and like flatten it out a little bit if you need to. There we go. So remember, these are earrings, so they need to hold the shape when they're upright like this, and that looks like we're almost there. So I'm just gonna wind the wire a few more times just to make sure it holds. So we're just gonna go through the center here, and then we're gonna loop it around the sides and around the center again, just to keep that lovely shamrock shape. And then I've got a little bit of wire left over, honestly, not even as much as I thought I would. So it's a good thing that I cut more. I'm just gonna twist it on the back. You can get your multi-purpose tool involved in this so it's nice and tight. Kind of cinch that down a little bit. And then arrange these in your shamrock shape. Perfect. And then we're going to bend the wire upright right here and just turn it into a little loop that's going to connect through your earrings. I don't necessarily need it this big, so I'm gonna cut it. There we go. So I've got 2 little strands of wire here and my shamrock shape. And then I'm going to go in my findings kit and just get out a little earring post. There we go. And this has a little extra bead on there that we're just gonna take off because it wasn't meant to come out. Here we go, and we are going to take our wire and loop it through. Now here's like my pet peeve with earrings is when you do something like this and they like hang sideways on your ear. So make sure that the earring back goes the way it's gonna go into your ear and the shamrock faces forward. For whatever reason, this little loop is always the wrong way. Like I think it should be, you know, 90 degrees to what it is. And that way you could just loop the wire through, but you can't. So make sure that you do this to the side so that it will go in there appropriately. We're going to loop it on, just onto both of them, not one, both. There we go. And use your multi-purpose tool to close the loop, just like that. There we go, a fabulous little shamrock earring, perfect for the holiday. You wear it with green, it's gonna glitz up your outfit. But, you know, you could also just call it a flower if you want to wear it during the year. I'm going to make another one real quick. You guys just saw me do it start to finish, so I'm just going to do it off camera. And then we will come back and try them on and do the grand reveal. Okay, guys, so these are the earrings. These are how they turned out. They're so sparkly. I love them. I think they're super cute. They're not like super wobbly, but they do have some movement to them. They do kind of move around, catch the light, so they're super, super fun. And, like I said, if you don't want to call them clovers, call them butterflies, call them flowers, call them whatever you want. But yeah, I think they're pretty great and I hope you like them. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys know I try really hard to do a close-up on everything. So these are the earrings. It's just one of them, obviously, because I tried juggling 2 in my hand and it didn't work out. But you can see how glittery these gems are and how much I love them. And yeah, there's a little bit of movement to it. And if you don't want to call these St. Patrick's Day Clover earrings, that's cool. They kind of look like butterflies. They kind of look like flowers. Either way you want to spin it, they're pretty amazing. And I hope you guys like them. Thanks for watching.